Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be taking a look at some Madden 20 news here. I might be a little bit late on this, but it is my first time seeing this stuff as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is some nice news here, actually. It looked pretty cool. I was just skimming through it. And so it's talking about Madden 20, some of the gameplay here. It says Madden 20, we had a very clear focus on creating 3 primary creative pillars. Make NFL stars feel like stars, which I like. That's pretty cool. Build unique playbooks and new NFL strategy. I definitely am high on them building new playbooks. I usually have to end up building my own playbook in the first place. But if there's a playbook that, I don't have to take the time out and build my own playbook, that would be nice. Create more immersive moments and deliver a polished experience. Definitely down with that. So, this is more of the gameplay. Then we'll hop into another type of news here. But taking a look at some Superstar X Factors, so we know what the X Factors are. Some players will have certain X Factors. If you do good in the game, they'll unlock them. And really what this talks about is what kind of X Factors there can be. There's only a certain amount of players that are going to have them. I think it was like 20 players that have these. So Mahomes, he has zone ability bazooka. When in the zone, increase maximum pass distance. Objective, complete a to be denounced number of passes over 30 yards. So it might be like 5, maybe 7 or 8 of over 30 yards. Well, actually, I don't know. 5 or 8 of those would be insane. But knockout, interception, or sack. So it looks like if you get intercepted or sacked, which is a little crazy, that just takes it out. Bazooka, though. Increase maximum pass distance. That might be nasty. And superstar abilities, no luck, Deadeye. Perfect pass accuracy on cross-body throws. Escape artist, elite speed and agility when scrambling on passing plays. That's pretty cool. For Mahomes, that might be... Oh my god, dude. If he has all these abilities, that could be insane. Dashing, Deadeye, perfect passing accuracy when throwing on the run. Red zone, Deadeye, perfect... Oh my god. Dude, Mahomes might be a freaking god. Are you kidding? Look at all these stuff Mahomes can have. So it looks like Julian Edelman has one too. I'm curious like what a receiver's abilities can be. So Julian Edelman superstar ability, Slot-O-Matic, excels at route running and contested catches when running routes from a slot receiver position. That's really nice. That's a nice ability for him. Here are a few more examples of superstar abilities. Hold on, one question I have. Can you get a superstar ability from a draft prospect? Because what if you get like a draft guy that's just insane? He's like an 85 overall. That would be cool if draftees can bring in superstar abilities. I'm curious if that can happen. If not, that's a little crazy. Here are a few more examples of superstar abilities. Pass lead elite, extended precision passing on all throws except for high and low throw, pocket Deadeye, perfect pocket passing when thrown with the QB's feet set from inside the pocket. You could see some guys like Drew Brees and Tom Brady probably have that. Matchup nightmare, gets open and wins contested catches when covered by a single linebacker or defensive lineman. So you would see probably nice tight ends like Kelsey or Julio Jones could have that. Edge rush elite, frequently uses dominant pass rush moves when rushing from a defensive edge position. That's nice as well. So you're going to have some of the nicer pass rushers have that most likely. Wow, okay. So that's pretty nice. Those are some really nice superstar X Factors, and I think that's going to add a lot more to the game because you're really going to have to prepare for certain teams. So say you're going up against Carolina, and I'm playing offense. You're gonna Luke Kuechly's going to have a superstar X Factor, and you're going to have to prepare for that. So it's going to be really cool to see how these play out in games. I feel like it's going to give every game a different feel. To be honest, I wasn't feeling like every game at Madden 19 was different. I was feeling like they kind of were the same, to be honest. They kind of were the same. They felt a lot of the same. Even though I was going up against different teams, they felt like a lot of the same gameplay. And I'm hoping this kind of changes that a little bit. So it says Superstar X Factors and Franchise Mode. Abilities have been tied to players' development traits in order to be able to have access to ability loadouts. Players will need the development traits to unlock them. As such, the development traits have been updated to reflect that potential. Okay, so it seems like you could unlock Superstar X Factor. So if you star and normal, you don't have any abilities, so that's cool. Superstar, you get superstar abilities, and then superstar X Factor. It looks like there's a development trait above superstar, even. So there's a superstar development trait, and then there's a superstar X Factor development trait, and that unlocks some of the zone and superstar abilities. But just having superstar development still gives you superstar abilities. It is cool that star and normal development doesn't give you the X Factor ability, so it kind of gives you something to build towards. That's pretty cool. Alright, this talks about Ultimate Team. I don't really care about that. Superstar animations to make the stars feel more like stars. We didn't just stop with their abilities, we're delivering signature and custom animations and presentation for Superstar X Factors too. Okay, that's cool. Throwing animations, passing animations, pump fake. Alright, I don't use pump fake, but I don't know, we might, you never know. All in all, though, this is looking pretty cool. This is looking really cool, actually. Pass rush. In today's NFL, the pass rush has changed. Direct counter to deep routes and great quarterback play. We're bringing a more balanced and powerful pass rush. Yes, that's exactly what we need. So, balanced and powerful pass rush in our game globally to limit the amount of time allowed in the pocket. That is great, because that was a huge concern. Whenever you're playing defense, it seemed like the quarterback just had so much time in the pocket. And it is even more intense when playing against superstar pass rushers. This is a significant creative change. Okay, that's really cool. So it seems like pass rush is going to be more of a concern now, so you're not going to be able to sit in the pocket. Gang sacks. Limit placed on lurking LBs. Alright. Some changes with jumping interceptions over the middle versus passing plays. Primarily, only defensive backs will be able to execute the athletic jumping INTs. That's a nice thing right there. Because, if you're playing it online, a lot of the online play, I do see them dropping defensive linemen back into coverage. And you definitely don't want them to be making the same interceptions that cornerbacks can make, You just don't want that to happen. So that's going to be it for this one. We'll hop into the next one too, but all in all, that's looking really nice. I'm just making sure we didn't miss anything here. In-game feedback. Alright, just tell you about X Factor stuff. So, yeah, that's really what I wanted to hear. There's a lot of the stuff what I wanted to see there. So let's go ahead and dive into this. This is more of a gameplay type of stuff here. Talking about the playbooks and maybe some new type of gameplay stuff. So playbooks, not only will the players on the field change the way the game is played, but the unique playbooks and schemes will bring in Madden NFL 20 will impact on the game to strategy and game strategy as well. The playbooks have been modernized to reflect each NFL team's unique identity, so that's really cool. So Kansas City's probably going to have a lot of trick plays. New Orleans probably going to have some trick plays in there as well. New England's probably going to be more of a passing offense. Some really cool stuff here. So you have run pass options, also known as RPOs. That's something they're adding in here, and you can see it looks really cool. So a lot of the RPO would be a slant play. So you're faking it to the running back, and as you can see here, the RPO zone peak, I'm assuming it's like a read option. So if you hold X, it's probably going to hand it off to the running back. But if you press the pass button, so I'm assuming this guy's circle, so just say you press circle and you bomb it to a slant, then that is going to get it to him. This one looks really unique. This RPO orbit bubble. I feel like that could catch a lot of people off guard. That just looks like a nasty play. So you're having your receivers block. You could fake it. Say it's man coverage and you want to hand it off to the running back. If it's not man coverage, you throw it to the bubble screen or the orbit and you get a nice play. A lot of these are really unique. Like, look, there's an RPO screen. RPO alert. I'm wondering what the difference is between peak, read, and alert. Bro, this is going to be tough. Coming with new mechanics to learn and 3 specific types RPO plays alert. Okay, hopefully it says what these are. Oh, it does. Okay. RPO alerts, as described above, this RPO is more like a smoke read or a box count read than just an individual defender. When you call this play, it will be run like a standard running play. If you don't abort the handoff, will complete as normal. However, The handoff can be aborted at any time to throw to one of your designated hot receivers by pressing the receiver icon. Okay, that's really cool. So this one, it's just you hand it off to the running back unless you throw it to the receiver. This one kind of looks like maybe a, what is this, just slants? Yeah, the peak ones are kind of quick slant routes. Moving on to the reads. Let's go and check out the peaks. So the peaks are like an outside zone, maybe screen passes. No, alerts were screen passes, I believe. So moving on to the peaks. The next type of RPO is a peak, also known as the one read. On these plays, you will read a single defender who will be denoted as the pass read in the coach cam to determine if you want to run the ball or throw the ball based on the pass key defender's behavior. You can either hold down A or X button in the hand ball off to the running back, or quickly press the receiver icon to throw the ball at any point before the handoff mesh completes. The mechanic is very similar to the read option mechanics you are used to, but the biggest difference is you will be able to branch out of the handoff at any time and throw the ball by pressing a receiver icon button. That's really cool. So this is going to add like a whole other dynamic to the game, to be honest. So you'll be able to have your own read options that add in RPOs as well. That's really cool. Moving on to RPO reads, this is the last type of RPO. The final type of RPO is the read or two read. This reads on these plays are just like the triple option plays you've seen in the past, as you will be able to reading both the run key and pass key before and after the snap. Based on their behaviors, you will be able to have three options to choose from. You can hold down A or X to hand the ball off. You can press the receiver icon to throw it before the ball is snapped. You can keep the ball and scramble with your quarterback. That's a new option there. There will be some on-field training coaching the first couple of times you run these plays, as long as that setting is not toggled off, to help you get more comfortable. Okay, so it seems like it's going to help you. Outside of the cutting-edge addition of the run pass options, each offensive playbook has been built to emphasize the unique identities of each team to closely match what you see them run on Sundays. So that's nice. You'll see the teams be more of what they are on Sunday. Updates to offensive playbooks to offer a more authentic sense. All right. For example, the Ravens playbook is tailored to Lamar Jackson's skill set, while the Cardinals playbook is tailored to Cliff Kingsbury's spread scheme. It's really nice to see. That's really nice to see. New jet sweep plays. Okay. Alright, so this is looking really nice. A variety of team-specific passing concepts. For example, the Patriots Haas juke concept you may recognize from their touchdown pass in the Super Bowl, the Raiders dragon spacing concept, and the Rams jet sweep touch pass. So this is kind of like trick plays, like the Philly sweep. Each team's probably going to have one of their own trick plays. I'd assume, of course, Philadelphia is going to have the Philly special. Cleveland might have their own version of that as well. So this is pretty cool. Each team looks like they're going to have unique playbooks, which is really nice. So, yeah, I'm really happy about it. So you'd probably see Baltimore have a lot of bootlegs, get Lamar Jackson outside the pocket. Probably a lot of RPOs as well to help Lamar out. Man, the way it's looking, Baltimore might have one of the best playbooks in the game. Because you're assuming they're going to have a lot of read option, probably RPOs as well, bootlegs to get Lamar Jackson out of the pocket. I mean, if you're a mobile quarterback, it's probably the playbook you want to roll with. That's going to do it for this, guys. Been about 14 minutes. Took a look at some of these new Madden 20 stuff. I really like the way it's looking. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'm trying to do my best to explain it to you guys, and I really think it's looking quite nice. The Superstar X Factors are looking really cool. It looks like it's going to add a lot of new type of gameplay to Madden 20, and then the playbooks alone are going to add a new type of kind of feel to the game, it feels like. So if you're playing on defense, I'm hoping like Baltimore really feels like you just got to stop Lamar Jackson and keep him contained at all costs, just so it feels more realistic. I'm assuming that's what it's going to feel like. And the addition of RPOs as well is going to be really cool. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you hit that sub button. And let me know what you thought of this down in the comment section below. I'm really hyped for this. It looks really cool. I can't wait for Madden 20. It's not that far away. It's actually already June, so it's only about a month away, to be honest. About a month and a week away. Really close. I'm excited to get into it and bring more Madden 20 content to you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.